And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to another installment, another episode of the Point3Podcast. This is season 3, episode 6. We are your favorite trio of hosts. Once again, Hero Scroll, Spider Brando, and Lou, bringing at you another jam-packed episode. This time talking about Daredevil Born Again, episode 8, a banger of an episode. And then bringing you another tier list for Marvel Rivals. Season 2 is just around the corner. So we are going to be tier ranking almost all of the skins from season 0 through 1.5 of the game. Lots to talk about. So let's get started. Gentlemen, before we do, how are you doing this fine Wednesday evening?
It do be a Wednesday. But it do not be fine outside because it was cold as heck in my area today and yesterday out of nowhere. And that got me a little down because it was getting so nice and warm recently.
It really was.
It's coming back with a vengeance. It's coming back with a vengeance next week.
Yeah.
Us East Coasters.
Yeah.
We're going to be feeling it. We're going to be feeling it.
I woke up, I went outside, and I'm like,
It's not it.
A hoodie.
Yeah.
It's not it.
But we all feeling good and ready to get into this because we got a lot.
I was about to say.
He's right. Absolute heat. Always heat. Hulking out. He even said gamma radiation before, so that was funny.
I know. This is a shout out for Rival Season 2. My boy Namor getting that new team up.
Buffed, bro.
Thor gets faster and more health. I'm so excited.
It's genuinely crazy that like both of you guys, the characters you play, got some love. The only character that I play that is like I barely play is Mr. Fantastic. That's the only one they buffed. Every other one they're like, nerf him.
Nerf.
They're like, nah.
Nerf. Like, where are my penny mains out there, baby?
I was gonna say Lou eating the best. Lou eating the best between Penny and then Moon Knight getting his stupid buff, which I hate it. Anyways, let's not spend too much time on that because we're gonna end up talking way too long about it anyways. But everybody, again, just ahead of time, thank you so much for joining us. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and follow us on social medias and our Discord and wherever you listen to your podcast. But without further ado, the 3 most important things that we do every week: keep watching, keep reading, keep nerding out. We're going to do it in a little bit of a different order today due to time. Spider Brando, keep reading, a series that I absolutely love. What'd you read?
I read Kingdom Come this past weekend within 2 days. I could have been one night if I wasn't so tired and getting sleepy, but that was a very, very, very good story to DC and kind of like a epilogue of DC universe. It was, the artwork was beautiful in it. The storytelling was amazing throughout the whole run of pulling you into exactly what's going on and kind of seeing it from a outsider's perspective a little bit. Not to get too spoilery, but overall, I thought it was just phenomenal storytelling, and the artwork really blew me out of proportion. I've been getting more and more into DC Comics recently, and I feel like after reading all the Superman that I've been reading, that was the most different that I've read, and I enjoyed it. And different in a good way, because like just there's certain elements to the story that weren't appearing in all like the Superman stuff that I've been reading recently, or Marvel stuff that I've been reading. So I thought that was really cool to it. And even just doing some research behind it, I found out that they got inspired by doing like a Marvel version called The Marvel. No, it wasn't called The Marvels. It was just called Marvel something, right?
Marvels.
Yeah. It was just Marvels?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I want to check that out next. But Kingdom Come, very good. And we got more to talk about it next month for a dedicated episode on our road to Superman as we get closer and closer to Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be one that is a big one that we talk about. Because reading it, you see how central Spider-Man, Superman is as a character to this. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that element of it definitely wasn't part of the different aspect. That was fully clear on display of Superman, like just being Superman in there. But just like the culmination of so many DC characters and kind of like new generation that they showed was what was different for like me as a new novice comic reader.
yeah. No, it's a
I can't wait to talk about it more.
yeah. We're going to delve into it a deeper. But I love that story. That's another one of those stories that kind of when we were talking about like the Frank Miller Daredevil run, when people ask me, hey, what comic should I read if I only have like a little bit of time to like, or if I'm getting into it, Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come is one of those like you should definitely read it at least once in your lifetime because you'll definitely enjoy it, I think. But yeah. So definitely stay tuned, everybody, for the coming months with Superman because we're going to be diving into some more Superman DC related stuff, and that's going to be one of them. Yeah. All right, keep watching. Lou, take us away.
Absolutely. If y'all been living under a rock, guess what? Daredevil Born Again, season 1, episode 8 did drop last night. Fantastic episode. We got Matt Murdock on a collision course with Wilson Fisk as their past identities begin to emerge. You want to talk about feeling the episode. You got that from the jump. Hero, I know that you watched it. Spider Brando, obviously you watched it too. We were hyping on Discord, but Hero, how'd you feel watching that episode?
And it was a roller coaster it was one of those roller coasters that like you go up a hill and then like as it gets like a third of the way through, it's just like launch. And then you're like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, launch. And then you just go and it never stops. And it was fantastic. It continues the trend of Daredevil just being probably one of the best MCU shows overall, Marvel shows, superhero shows in general, to be quite honest, too. The way they bounce back and forth between Matt, between Fisk, and in this episode in particular, Bullseye. Full spoiler alert, if in case you haven't seen it, Bullseye is a huge central focus in this episode, and the way that they portray him, this man has a very sinister aura about him. Shout out to his actor. I forget his name. It's not coming to me right now. Shout
He'll
out to
forever
him.
be known as Bullseye.
Yeah,
he's Bullseye.
Shout out to him though, because the way he portrays Bullseye is the way that I think a lot of people would when you read Wilson Bethel.
Yep.
As you read Daredevil comics, you're like, that's Bullseye.
Yep.
But yeah, the themes that they bounce back between the way that they play with the colors and just the sound again, showcasing Matt's powers in ways we haven't seen, making it comic booky but realistic. Again, I can't sing praises enough of this show.
Yeah, I agree. I personally, I got Vanessa as kind of like in the running for MVP of the season. Spider Brando, how'd you feel about some of the supporting characters, and how are you just feeling about this episode overall?
Oh, it was freaking phenomenal. As soon as it ended, I typed in our Discord, it was just holy cannoli. And anytime I say holy cannoli, it's just like so much to process. That was genuinely probably the best episode of the season thus far. And I'm happy we got to see that kind of build up that they've been teasing a little bit throughout the season, with Heather being Fisk and Vanessa's therapist and Matt and them all in the same room finally. So that was obviously really cool to see. But overall, the cinematography phenomenal, and
The party long shot.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the way they use Daredevil's powers and like his hearing and the dolly zoom type thing. Oh my god, it's just like it's so amazing. I love seeing that so much and just kind of like getting into like the zone because I'm like, damn, now I gotta listen in more and see what's actually going on.
Yeah. Yeah. And shout out, Lou, you kind of mentioned it already, but Vanessa. Again, spoiler alert, but them revealing that she's been the mastermind the entire time behind Bullseye's murder of Foggy. It was so well done to me, so well done. Where Matt continues to piece it together throughout this episode, and when he finally realizes it, it's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like, what's gonna go down? And then Bullseye comes in at the most inopportune time, shoots at Fisk, and Matt takes a bullseye. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, a bullseye shot for Fisk going down, really kind of leading into what hopefully is a return or a team up for another character next week. But yeah, man, I have to mention it. I know I said it, but the way they play with the colors is fantastic. Like they've done it the whole time with the red for Matt, obviously referring showing how it's him and Daredevil, but then also how they played with it for Vanessa here, where Wilson Fisk comes out all white, showing that even though he's someone who, yes, does play dirty, in the case of what's going on, he's the clean one. And the one who's dirty or all bloodied up is Vanessa. Like, the way they do those things is so fantastic, man. And then you have Bullseye coming in with the blue hues, and those really only come in when he's about to do something or potentially thinking about doing something. Oh man, it's again so good the way they build it up. Fisk again, this pressure, one of those like kettlebell that is just, it's about to blow up. And it's fantastic.
Yeah, dude. And they've been doing
like Matt's house and Born Again comic.
Say again?
I said Born Again, or not Born Again, blowing up like Matt's house in the Born Again comic.
Dude, I mean, don't take that off the table. Vanessa knows now. Who knows? I mean, listen, guys, 8 episodes in, we've gotten a White Tiger story, which was fantastic. We've gotten Daredevil versus Muse, a couple episodes of that, which was fantastic. We've gotten the underlying storyline of Fisk. We've gotten Karen and Foggy. We've gotten Frank Castle. We have an actual interesting task force that Fisk is involved. We have BB. We have Daniel. This show, for me, is so complete and feels like an absolute 11 out of 10 and has from episode 1. Y'all, let's be careful here if we're going to dock some things, because there's so many elements in each episode that have been fantastic, and we get some bonus stuff of crossover with the MCU. Matt's bank scene, like the whole thing has been just so enjoyable, and you look forward to it every week. And they just play with your emotions to like bring up the anxiety. They bring you down. They kind of lull you a little bit here. And then you get Matt being Matt. And then you get Matt with Daredevil. Like, there's just so many dynamics at play here, visually, auditorily, but nothing feels overwhelming. And I think that is a testament to the show, and props to the creators. With everything that we know as fans, because we stalk the MCU, we probably know way more than we should. But given all those things, the fact that they've put together a complete show to this point to make us feel the way we feel, and we're highly anticipating a season finale of an MCU Disney Plus show, y'all, I felt like I was watching Batman. And I'm not comparing Daredevil to Batman, but I felt like I was watching a Reeves or Nolan movie yesterday with just the way that everything was done. I was lost. Didn't feel like Netflix, didn't feel like Disney Plus. It felt super legit and comparable to one of my favorite heroes of all time. That is a huge compliment coming from me. And I'm just, I can't wait for the finale, and I cannot wait for season 2. Like, if you said I'll trade Doomsday for season 2 of Born Again right now, I'd be like, sold. Give it to me now.
Do it.
I'm good.
Do it.
I take that.
Yeah, I'd triple that, honestly. Yeah, and it feels like everything has been very purposeful, right? Especially the more you think back on everything, especially after the bombshell reveal in this episode. Your mind just goes back to everything, and you're like, oh my god, everything that we thought maybe didn't feel as good is connecting so quickly. I really feel like this is going to be a very satisfying rewatch.
I have a question to that though, before we go deeper on other stuff. How do you guys feel of it not dropping all at once, like the Netflix format though? Because I think what a lot of people are missing, and like what we were kind of talking about before the show, of all the nitpicking and stuff, was because they just forget these small little things week after week after week, instead of just being able to just binge it all at once.
What?
And I think that's why it's gotten a little bit of the negativity that it's gotten. Personally, that's their fault for not paying attention at the end of the day.
Let me put it this way real quick. Because I think Marvel's doing some things for better, some things for worse. But I think one strength of the MCU and Marvel productions, from TV to movies, studios, is that, and this started in Brave New World, they're not giving you everything all at once, and they're kind of dripping things. They're dripping the storylines. They're being patient with their stories. There's good payoffs in the end. They're going back to traditional storytelling that felt really good during the Infinity Saga. And for a lot of the really, really good superhero comic movies, even going back to the golden age of 2016 to 2018, 2019, I think fans have been conditioned to get everything all at once, when they want it, how they want it. And I think right now some things are being taken away or withheld, and people are throwing little hissy fits. It reminds me of like my kids. It's just like, I know you have it and I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me now. And they're just like, yo, wait, you'll get it. You'll get it. Be patient. And we're like, we're not patient. We need everything right now. So the dropping all at once, I think it was a different time, different mindset, different fandom when Netflix did it versus the core fan right now in the MCU.
I like that. Especially with different, like, just being on Netflix, that expectation for Netflix is to just like
100%
drops like that. So
100%.
Yeah. Nate in chat saying, I think kind of what I also agree with, and what you guys are saying as well. I think weekly release helps in this case. The show is all about building tension with Matt and Fisk, and the breaks between episodes help build that up with the audience. I think that's very true. Also, though, I feel like one big complaint I've had with the MCU probably over the last couple of years is that they don't treat its fan base as if we're smart.
Fair.
And I really feel like with Brave New World and Born Again, they're doing that. They're like, hey, we know you probably know what happened before, or if you don't, you're going to find a way to refresh yourself. So for those that do, and for those that pay attention, this is for you. Like, this is for the ones who are sticking with us.
Yeah.
And that, like, when you're a hardcore fan like we are, that's satisfying. That's incredibly satisfying. For other people, they don't like to be teased like that. They just don't. So that's why for some, I could see it being flat. I just wish people would be able to make the distinction of something not being for them versus calling it just straight up bad.
Yeah, no, that Spider-Man, I think that's a really good question. And I think for our kind of season review, we'll dive into that a little bit deeper. Once we kind of get everything out in the open, we kind of have a more of a direction of where this is going to go. But yeah, I think to that point, guys, it's a different beast right now, and different sometimes takes a little bit longer to sink in for people upon review. Once we kind of get it all out there, I think people are looking at episode 8 of like, okay, peak is incoming, and they're like, damn, they actually did it. And they're like, but they can't do it for season. Like, those are the doubters and the haters and the things like that's still out there. And so when 9 comes out and it's solidified of like, is this a 10 out of 10 or is it a 10 out of 10? It's going to be really hard to combat that without admitting to yourself it's not for you. And a lot of people don't like to do that because the MCU was for everyone for a really long time.
Agreed. So, another banger episode, though. So we can't wait to see what episode 9 has, and we'll definitely be talking about it next week. So make sure you're here for that as well.
And join the Discord for our season finale watch party. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've done one, but I will 1000% be doing a season finale watch party.
There we go. So make sure
Tuesday,
you're there.
9 p.m. Be there or be square.
Dang,
Just be there.
bro. Don't be
Just be
square.
there.
It's 0.3.
Square.
No, don't.
Triangle.
Don't
Be
square.
there. All right. Yeah. Let's kind of dig into the meat and potatoes of this live stream, gents. You ready?
Ooh, wait, why is this so important? What's going on, bro?
Why?
What's happening?
Well, aside from Marvel Rivals taking over my life and all my free time, season 2 comes out Friday. This game has been out since December, technically, and took the world by storm, to be quite honest, the video game world, the comic world, and has no signs of slowing down. So season 2, we're getting the Hellfire Gala. We're getting Emma Frost. We're getting a big change to the gameplay for some characters, a lot of removal of team-ups, some new ones, some buffs, some nerfs. So in celebration of kind of everything that Marvel Rivals has done, we decided to once again bust out good old tier maker and do a tier list for the costumes of season 0 all the way through 1.5. So everything that has been released up until now. It was a lot of costumes. So to kind of preface this for everybody that is watching and listening, we had to kind of make some executive decisions, because if not, we would be here for probably like 5 days talking about every single one. So what we did is we removed the festival skins, because 9 times out of 10 with these types of games, these skins come back. So we'll definitely talk about them at another time, and we just felt like right now isn't the time. We also removed most of the MCU skins. More specifically, the ones that we felt didn't really change from character to character or didn't change into the game. The best example of that is most of the Guardians 3 suits are just all the same thing. So if we talked about one, we would talk about all of them. And we feel like this isn't the place for that. We also took out any recoloring of the existing base skins. So those will not be here either. Those will be separated. If you want to know kind of our feelings on the base skins, go back, watch our old video on the base skins when the game came out a couple months ago. So, gentlemen, let's hop right into it. Let's get all of this set up. Again, for those who are watching or listening, if you want to look them up, better said. We'll say the skin names. We know it's kind of hard to see, especially since we have 50 freaking 8 costumes we're going to be talking about. We also made the executive decision of this time adding a brand new tier of honorable mention at the bottom. Now, these are skins that we want to at least acknowledge their existence, but maybe necessarily we don't feel any particular way towards them, that we don't love them, we don't hate them. So those skins are the following, and gents, after I read them off, you can say whatever thought you have on any one of these. But Miss Barnes, Black Widow, the Punk Rock Hulk, Guardians 3 Groot, Superior Iron Man, the Shade Hawkeye, I forget whatever the official name of that one is, the Wedding, Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, Guardians 3 Adam Warlock, Comic Accurate Hela, I think it's called Goddess of Death. We got Venom, Penny Parker, Herald of Galactus, Thor, and Punisher 2099.
Bro, one weird request. Can you control Zoom a little bit to cut out? Would that help? Would that work? Or would that blow it up?
I don't think I can. Let's see. I potentially can.
Oh,
It's a little
Yeah.
too much, but I can leave it right there.
Not doing another one. I think I think it's good if the bottom row is cut off a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There we go. A lot better. Only took us like 5 tier lists to think about zooming in the internet page.
Honestly, even one more might be good because actually no.
I probably won't be able to get the images. Yeah.
Never mind. I was thinking something.
No, those are good.
was
You can see
thinking
those.
something different.
You can see those.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll still pop them up when we upload the official like dedicated YouTube video. But again, if you want to follow along, definitely pull them up on your own.
Dude, these are solid. I think some of them were like a little bit on the lower end. Shout out Hulk, but like Groot's cool. Fantastics are cool. Punisher.
I don't like
Like
Thor's. Well, I'm happy it's in there.
they're solid, but there are better options. They're much better options. These are good.
Yeah,
but it can be better.
Yeah. Shout out Maxwell Lord. Shout out to Gal Gadot. The honorable mentions are ones that we just don't necessarily hate or love. And I think some of these, again, like the guys were saying, there's just some better ones. And then it's kind of unfair to the characters that only have like one costume. For example, Penny, unfortunately.
Give Penny some love. I mean, we got the buff, and I'm not saying anything wrong, but like, dude, that's her best skin. That's her best skin.
Yeah.
It's honorable mentions, but
I mean, in reality, it's not a whole lot different. That's the sucky part.
It's not. It's cool.
It's just kind of a recolor.
It's almost a recolor. Her mech is a little different, and she does have a different hairstyle. But it's not anything that I'm like, it's worth, writing home about. That's the sucky part. That's the sucky part.
Give her the Megazord treatment or something, bro. Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. But yeah, so these are the ones that we at least wanted to acknowledge that they are in. So for those new here, our tier list goes from 0.3 certified. That's the tip of the top, the cream of the crop. It then goes A, B, C, and D for the heck is this. That is 0.3 infamy. You do not want to be there. Not at all. So let's see who ends up there this go round and who ends up at the top. Starting us off, Spider Brando's main character, we have Thor. This is specifically from his 07 run. It's more of a comic accurate look. SB, I'm gonna kick this one over to you. How do you feel about it?
I like it, but it's nothing to go crazy about. So I would put it in a B tier.
I'd have to agree with you, to be quite honest.
It's not bad for C, but it's not I wouldn't put it in A because it's just basic Thor design.
It's too steel gray.
Basic Thor design.
Steel blue gray.
It's the same complaint that I think we had with the original Thor base design, where it's a lot of it's gray, it's very muted, it's very toned down for Thor.
Yeah, I agree.
I like B. It's solid though. I mean, he's yoked. Looks good. Hair looks good. Helmet's sick. Cape. Yeah. Obviously the club.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. Hopefully they do original Thor costume. Pop those colors in there a little more. Because I saw some people confusing that with this, and it's no, they are two different costumes. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll come.
Yeah.
What's his name? Adam Warlock. I forgot his name. Wow. Why? Maybe because he wanted me to, so I can be born again.
Oh, guys, my friends.
Yeah, I had to. Adam Warlock. This is from his season 1 battle pass skin. It's, I think, Blood Soul is what it's called. I love this costume.
Oh wait, no.
Blood Edge is another character.
Yeah, that's Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Yeah. I love this design.
Dude,
it's a high A for me.
I was gonna say A. It's really good, but I think it's an A tier.
It's unique.
Find me as we go on. Find me a better A than this. This might be the top of the A tier.
There's one that I think could potentially rival it.
Oh,
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Yeah, I know. That wasn't even
Sir,
intentional.
Leo
That's the
DiCaprio.
crazy thing. That's the crazy.
I was
thing.
thinking of trying earlier when I was talking about Thor. I was trying to segue rival into there, but I was like, this might be too forced. That was good.
I got you, bro.
The night is young.
Got you. Yeah, I was gonna say we just started, but yeah, no, this is one of the best A tiers that you're ever gonna find, ever.
Yeah,
like it's
strong.
And the fact that he references the one meme where he puts his hand up, that one meme. I don't know what the name of the meme is, but you guys know what I'm talking about. His MVP animation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A tiers will be A is also for Agent Venom or Lingering Imprint Venom. As a newly found Venom tank myself, I find myself using this costume a lot. However, I will also say this is just an A tier for me.
It's not S tier, but I do think it's a strong A tier myself. I think the design with this is sick, especially compared to the base. You know what does it for me with this? This is sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying it reminds me of like a Bane Venom, and I like it.
Yeah, right. Like it's got good size, really good design language that fits for rivals. But this is the missing piece, and I think the differentiator between like B tier and A tier. It's the subtle highlights of colors on a neutral palette for the character color that separates this. If it was bland and it was just black and white, and they didn't pop it and it was just muted, it's probably still going to be A because it's Venom, but that to me, dude, it looks nasty. It looks so nasty.
Yeah, the way the yellows pop, especially in game, between the eye slits, like the logo on his chest, down his spine, on the back, his pockets, it's so cool. Yeah, this one is. I wish more people used it because oddly enough, not a lot of Venom mains used this one, and that's weird to me. But this is probably like his best costume out there right now.
I would agree with that.
I agree.
Asgard Storm.
3, 2, 1, go.
B.
B?
Yeah.
Tough love from Spider Brando.
I think it's badass, but I don't know.
I got another A tier on this one.
Is it not?
You gotta break it. I'll put it in A. It's definitely above that Thor. I'll say that. I think it's like, for me, it's borderline in B and A.
Fair enough.
I don't know what it is. There's just something about, but I'll consider it A.
I'll put it on the lower end of A. I don't mind that. I wish there was like a little more blue.
It's just silver and blue. Yeah, like I get her.
I like it.
Or like the back is blue, but I wish I had more blue accents.
Yeah. If it had a little more, this one would probably be like a 0.3. But I will say this is one of those that I'm like, if you show someone Marvel Rivals and you're like, what character should I showcase for them to kind of get them a little more invested into the game in terms of like costumes and that kind of stuff, this is one I feel like is a good pick, is a safe pick out of all of them.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like it is fitting for that What If episode too.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
A lot of people associate that with it.
Yeah.
All right. Spider Brando, this is one of your kinfolk. All right.
Not in Rivals. I'm not associated with Spider-Man in Rivals.
That is very true. He is the bane of
Did you say he's one of your rivals?
Ha ha ha. Yes, he is. I hate Spider-Man in that game. Oh my god.
I never thought I would hear those words out of Spider Brando's mouth.
Clip it.
I hate Spider-Man.
Clip it, and it's the only time I'm ever gonna say it. I hate those 3 words. I can't even say it physically now.
His failsafe kicked in.
Yeah, it's like stop, cut it out. You're gonna regret it. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people hate Spider-Man in this game, though. He's very annoying to deal with. But he's especially more annoying when he has the bombastic future beyond Bagman costume on, showcasing those giant feet that he has.
Bro, them size 18s, baby.
Grippers out there.
Yeah. Grip. That's how he's climbing these walls, man. He's just grabbing onto him.
That's fun.
I'll be honest, I don't like this costume.
The heck is this?
What?
I don't like it.
Is this?
It's not a the heck is this though.
Dude, I think Grippers being out, I can't.
Gents,
I can't do it. I can't do it.
gents. You
And
guys are
Jeans,
just you're on the
come on.
you're on the
Always give
wrong
him an
side,
F4 suit with like a bag man.
bro. Are you
Just
kidding
red
me?
and yellow. Oh.
This guy, there's danger down the street. He's riding his bike, delivering pizzas after a long day at the Bugle, and they're like, "Oh shoot, gotta save the day." Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Yo, let me get that garbage bag, throw it over my head, and put in some work. This is an A tier, guys, and you're just way off.
A
This isn't. This is the.
Whoa.
This is the.
Whoa.
This was the
No.
best Spider-Man skin. This was the best Spider-Man skin.
Whoa.
Was the best Spider-Man skin. The jeans, dope. The fit, sick. The bag, awesome. The reverse grippers around the hands. And bro, the bag looks good. Name me another bag that's not just some straight rectangle that's with eye slits that are cut out in any other video game. This is an A.
I do
sorry.
like how the bag is cut out like the Spider-Man.
I am
will
willing
say
to
that.
compromise at a B.
But A? There's no
Yeah, it's
way
a back
A.
end A. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. And listen, you guys might not like feet, but the internet loves some feet. All right, so guess what? I'll settle for B. I'll settle for B.
Okay.
I love this dude. When I get
Okay.
smoked by a Spidey, I don't even care. I'm like, just do it.
Okay. He said, "Wow, look at those feet run away from me."
Is this okay? Is that Thor costume better than Spidey? We're gonna throw it in order.
Yes.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I think it's better.
This costume's better than Thor's.
I might have to look at it again, but like genuinely, my gut reaction is C tier.
Because it's upside down.
Maybe I gotta look at it. Like
Lock your
eyes
screen in,
unblinded by the
in,
feet.
boys.
Yeah,
Lock
eyes
in.
unblinded by feet. I gotta
It
look at
should
it
be
again.
Right? You think you're looking in the eyes as toenails.
Yeah,
That's not right.
or maybe that's my issue.
I'm looking. I'm looking all over the I'm looking. I still see.
Oh man. Okay. It'll leave in B tier. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at it. B's also for Blood Edge armor. Season 1 Battle Pass Iron Man skin. Got this black gothic armor for Iron Man, which I think is very, very cool. I also think though it's a B at best though.
I was gonna say B. I think it's a little too much, but I really like it. I think it's over the top. It's over the top to where I don't always want to look at it.
The one thing that I don't like about the costume, it's a small detail, but on the shoulder pads and like the back area of it, it's like a lot of faces that look like they're melting together. That's the one piece that I feel like is holding it back for me.
On the shoulders?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're
on the
saying?
front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one piece I
They're
don't
like
love.
Haunted
about it.
Mansion.
Yeah, I don't
I
love
mean,
it.
even on his wristlets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
love it.
It's the front of
I would
B.
say
for me.
B.
It's the front of B. It's
Front of me.
yeah.
Oh,
This
well,
is my gatekeeper for
restricted.
B.
Put it above that Bagman.
Okay. Chat
Oh,
saying
man,
A
it's so
tier.
good. It's so
Chat.
good.
Yeah, chat saying A tier.
It could be A tier. I put it behind the 3 on there. You could argue A tier for this one, but I think for me this is like for sure front of B until something else changes.
Agreed. Black Panther, we have Bast Chosen One.
Let's not
Got
play this.
Black
Let's
Panther in a loincloth with the very prehistoric looking Black Panther
Let's not play.
to the top, I think, right?
This is a point 3.
Oh yeah, that one's sick as heck. Point
That's
three.
point.
Yeah, this
That one's
one.
dope. That's
It's-
unique.
It's so crazy to me because have you guys seen it in the Avengers game?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, the Avengers game tried to do this costume because this came out. I think this costume's a very recent costume because I think it was more an appearance in the prehistoric Avengers run that came out like a couple years ago. I forget what it was called, like Avengers BC or something like that. And this is the costume that Black Panther wears. And again, the Avengers game tried to do it, and it looks like butt. If we were doing that game, that would be a the heck is this, to be quite honest with you.
You're right.
That whole game might be a the heck is this. But that one would be like when you look at it, it's disgusting. This though, oh my God, I love this skin.
Yeah, Marvel Legacy 2017, number 1. You're right.
Mhm.
You are right, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, this one's money. This made me want to try to play Black Panther. And then I didn't do it justice, and I said, I will retire you forever. All right.
He's a very hard character. He's a very hard character to learn and master. You would almost think you're cursed, right? Almost thrice cursed, like his other skin. The thrice cursed skin, the latest skin that came out for him for the Dracula season. It's white. It's like him. It's a weird skin. I enjoy it for what it is, but I don't love it.
B.
That's my gut reaction as well.
B. I think the design's too sick to put C, but I don't think it's good enough for A. And I feel the same way about it as I do as the Blood Edge armor, honestly.
Yeah, I would say B tier also.
It's cool. It's unique.
Is it above Bagman?
Yeah, Spider-Brando, is it above Bagman?
Yeah. He does have his grippers out too on this one.
Yeah, well, come on,
His
bro.
feet
He's got
are
some
out.
long nails.
But it's fitting for the character.
Yeah. I will say, what I think I want more about the costume is if there was a little more to break up the entire, like, silver pieces of it. Like, what they have is enough, but I just want a little more.
It's from the knee to the hip. That's silver. Like, it's not enough.
It's like purple inside thighs.
Yeah. That would be sick.
That would be
100%.
cook.
100%.
Yeah. I would like that.
100%.
All right.
Ooh, 100%.
Moving on to what was the top of our base design list with Winter Soldier. The Revolution is not televised. It's on a game. That's the name of the skin. The Revolution Winter Soldier. I say throw this in the heck is this. I hate this costume.
And they said
So
here
much
you
so.
can have it for free.
I was going to say, I think Marvel did too, because they were like, go watch Captain America and you can have it for free.
It's legit. It had appeared. Captain America: Son of Liberty, 2022.
It reminds me if like Winter Soldier was an anime.
It looks like a Tekken character. Oh, dude, he looks like he's out of Metal Gear. That's
actually, it reminds me.
But a not
Winter
cool
Soldier
Tekken
was in
character.
Valorant. Looks like a Valorant character.
My vote is the heck is this.
For this game, let me say this. For this game, it's definitely the heck is this. This very well could be like an anime character or something that we show up and we're like, yeah, that's literally my favorite character, and like I would dress up as him, something along those lines. But for Marvel Rivals design language, and you couple that on his MVP animation, which is the worst thing in the world, nah, the heck is this? What are you doing, Rivals? What are you doing?
Yeah, I agree.
NetEase bombs. I'm just kidding.
The funny thing is, you look at this costume, and then you look at the following one, which is the Blood Soldier armor, which came out this season. Man, night and day difference. Night and day difference.
My guy Jin.
Jin Kazama. You can slap Jin Kazama into this, and I'd be like, yeah, that's him. That's an alternate world Jin Kazama.
100%.
I love this costume, though.
I mean, he looks very like cyberpunkish, like futuristic in a way. like with his gun and kind of like the whatever that grenade is off his, so like the kind of like potions or something along those lines. Like everything about this just streams so cool. And this is another thing. I get killed by this character, I'm fine. This is a 0.3 certified for me.
SB.
Yeah, I agree. I had to make sure I was looking at the right character for a second.
Yeah, I'll throw that up there.
Yes, sir. Ooh, now the question is, it's top?
Mm,
Number 1 so far?
No.
I don't think so. It's not
I
better
don't
than Black Panther.
Not for me.
Okay.
Yeah, not for me. Moving on to Captain America, we have Gladiator Cap. I look at this one and I just see man thighs, and it's not for me, but someone out there
I
is
don't
very
like this
happy.
Bro, Rivals is doing thighs like in the peak.
For everybody. If you love thighs, you will love this game.
Some barbecue sauce on all these
Yeah.
characters. My dog.
Especially the Caps, bro. Caps is a whole turkey thigh.
You know what though? For some reason, like I want to take Bagman and Thor and put them in C and put this in C as well. Like I just don't like looking at this. The B tier I feel like needs to be separated. Those are actually true C's.
Ooh. Okay.
I fully agree with Bagman going down there.
Okay. So put Cap up there. Okay.
Yeah, Cap would be C.
I think he's a C.
Is he the top or the bottom of the C?
I would say top. Personally.
I agree. Top.
Very unique costume though. I like it. I like how they translated it.
Different.
Yeah, but it's just I don't love it.
I don't want to see Captain America's thighs, all that.
You
I
don't.
know, bro. You know my guy when he's leaping in the air and you're looking up and you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
See everything flapping in the wind.
100%.
Yeah.
I will say it gets a boost because I think the rest of the Cap skins -1 are kind of butt. So
Yeah. Let's talk about the next Cap skin being the Infinity War Cap. Now, I know we said we took out most. This is one that did make the cut because it does look very different in comparison to the MCU. And looking at it, I enjoy it. I feel like it's a B though.
agree.
Yeah, I think B or honestly high C, just because kind of going off of what we were describing about the Thor one. But I would say low B. It makes the cut for low B because it is. I like the black star. And the whole beard looks really good.
Yeah.
This is the one face, and I think that's for me what holds it back. Most of the MCU skins are really good in terms of like translating their faces into these character models.
Mhm.
This is the one, and maybe it's because of how tanky he is and how not super tanky Chris Evans is in comparison to this Cap. That it just it plays with my mind in a way that I don't like.
Yeah, it's funny because this suit we have is 0.3 certified in the Cap tier list.
Mhm. Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah. B in Marvel Rivals though. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can live with that.
I think
I'd say
Yeah. All right. Tier list shaping up so far. I think for our start, this is like the
Most
widest
balanced.
range. Yeah, the most balanced one we've ever had. Yeah.
for now.
For now, we'll see.
Sweet.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go. Cloak and Dagger, we have, I forget the name of it, but for entertainment purposes, basically Pimp Cloak and Pimp Dagger.
The Twilight one.
Yeah, Twilight Duo. Thank you for reminding me the official name. I really like this skin. I love this skin, though.
I do too. This one looks good in animation, looks good in gameplay, looks good up close. For me, this is an A. Probably put it in front of Storm.
I was feeling A as well.
I agree.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I would keep it there. I wouldn't put it over Venom or
No, no,
Young
man.
blood.
no. What is
Thought about it for a
interesting?
second, but I was like, nah.
I agree. I'm curious to see what you guys think on their other costume, which is Growth and Decay, because I enjoy the way that they played with the theme of the character.
Mm-hmm.
Again, where Dagger gives the life and Cloak takes it away.
Mm-hmm.
And they show it in this where he looks like this evil woodland creature and she looks like this healer type.
Fearing.
Yeah.
An
It's like,
elf.
yeah, I like it a lot. It's like very like Lord of the Rings type
Mm-hmm.
costume.
Well, the mirror's getting you, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah.
And normally I don't care for that. And I still don't, but I just like everything else about the costume.
I do like it, and I like their combo. I don't like it more than A, and for that, I would say this is another one of those B tier of like, I really like it. However, I don't love Dagger as much in comparison to how much I love Cloak.
Cloak does carry it very hard. Yeah. I can agree with
It's
that.
cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't like the helmet on Dagger.
Very like the growth and decay thing. Like I get like kind of like the plant take on it as well, and she's very like sharp. It's different. I think it's a super cool design, but I'd say B. I'd say B tier for me.
Yeah.
Can we agree top of B tier at least?
I'd put it in front of Black Panther and Cap.
Okay. Not over Iron Man.
I wouldn't put it over Iron Man. No.
Okay. All right. I'll respect it.
Yeah.
I don't think I would either.
Okay. All right. All right. Majority rules. Majority rules. Mantis. We have the Galactic Wings, which was the season 0 battle pass. Gents, let's be honest. This is Mantis' best skin.
This is a 0.3 certified for me personally.
I really like this skin as well.
I think it's super cool. I think everything about this is cool, and I hope they bring it back because I missed out.
The way they do the sound effects with this one is so cool too, where it's like this beat of a drum, like a galactic drum. It's so I think everything they did with this is one of those like, yeah. Again, Marvel Rivals design language. You show them this, and people are like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, dude. Bro,
You almost think it's a freaking kind of like a reskinned Wasp.
Right? Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
This, you could show someone this and be like, bro, what anime are we watching right now?
Yeah. I will say though, I think the order we have it in though is where it stands.
Also agree.
Also, yeah, also agree.
Okay. All right, for all you furries out there, get ready.
Ooh.
Squirrel Girl, we have the Dragoness. I think it's like Happy Dragoness. This was like the Jade or the Lunar New Year, I think one. This is different. I know we said we weren't going to include festivals, but I think this one feels like it's going to be one that's more, it's here right now and will never come back for how long it's been in the shop. So that's why we included these skins. But she's got her big old dragon tail, her big old smile, and her squirrels. How do you guys feel about this one?
Squirrel Stampede, baby. Stampede right on them, B tier.
Yeah, I would say B. I want to go C because it is cool and like I like the design stuff.
Yeah.
But
I like
no more than B.
I like the detail with this one of just like the color scheme. Just the whole theme is pretty cool, but just like her pants at the opening, and it's kind of like that half sleeve, open shoulder type of thing. And just, I think what makes it for me is there's just enough red and orange in this, top to bottom, like every 3 layers, like head, mid body, and then on her boots. Just it's enough. Plus her tail and her hair that I think it's actually really cool for Squirrel Girl. And if I stood there and spammed nuts on the people, Probably nutting this one. So
Yeah, I agree. I like the attempt for what they did with it. It's a very unique take on like Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I can dig it. Hella, another season 0 battle pass skin, the Cosmic Queen or Cosmic Empress, I think it's called. Hella. It's very cosmic theme. I enjoy this one a lot because she feels like she's straight out of like Greek mythology. I know she's technically, part of like the Norse thing,
yeah.
but she feels like she's this cosmic Greek entity that came out, and she's related to death in some ways because of, again, just the way they adorn her with the flowing cape and the galaxy. Like, if you see this, like, you're a demigod and you're about to go against cosmic death. I like it.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Legs in the cape. If you're looking this up, check out the legs in the cape. It's sick. It's awesome.
Just even the description of the costume goes hard. They say in space, no one can hear you scream, yet there is one who listens to the last cry of every mournful soul across the 10 realms.
Bro, just for
That's
that,
insane.
just for that.
Insane.
Do I put it in 0.3?
I'm going 0.3. I'm going 0.3 on this one.
I think it's got to be 0.3.
I'm going 0.3 above Mantis.
I was feeling like high A, but on that alone, that sold me.
Dude, you stare at this one like I feel like it's talking to me. And
It's
it's just,
scary.
you better do it. And I'm like, I kind of have to now.
Have you guys played Hades?
I've seen it. No, I haven't.
Okay, in Hades, there's like a certain rune, or not rune, what are they called? Boons that you get from the gods. And there's a point where you talk to, I forget the name of the character right now, but it's like this giant space entity. And the way they do the voice sounds so ethereal and like genuinely kind of scary. That's the voice that I would imagine this Hella were to have. Yeah.
I like it.
What a cool character. Oh, man.
Big fan. Big fan.
Okay. Moving on. Hulk. We got Hulk, the Hulkmeister. We have the Green Scar, which is basically Planet Hulk, Gladiator Hulk. I think it's his best costume. However, I feel like I can't go past high B, low A.
I like it. But, oh, you know, I just realized the belt has like the same like down spiral thing as like Tom's Homecoming Spider-Man logo.
Oh, low key, yeah. It does. Yeah.
I don't know why it just clicked right there.
I'd say high B.
Yeah, I think high B. I'm on. I want to say A, but it's not like it's not. I don't think it's unique enough to say A. It's just
It's
like
missing
right there.
something.
Yeah, the green eyes look a little weird to me.
I don't mind it. I
Light
think
green.
it's like it's something with the lower half that I just don't vibe with.
Bro, it's his proportions, man.
Yeah, he does. He does have those weird proportions.
I feel like his metal is too bulky on his arm.
It does look gigantic.
It does look like
it's a tank
absurd
strapped onto his arm.
Yeah. Man. Still his best skin though, as of right now. Give Hulk some love, man. He needs some better skins.
He definitely needs some love, but I think it's hilarious that Hulk has armor on. I do.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I mean, I get why he's wearing it, but it's just always funny.
Yeah. Moving on, we have the Jade Maiden Mantis. Again, another Lunar New Year skin. This one, I was gonna say, I think I feel the same way I do about it as a Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, I put it in there.
Yeah. Say B.
Oh, what the heck is this? I do like the costume. I just think it's one of those like I look at it and I don't feel anything for it. I don't love it and I don't hate it, but I like what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Very well said.
All right, everybody's favorite boy. Oh no, my baby. Shout out Emma Frost coming on Friday.
Being a Jeff Mean.
Yeah. We have Incognito Dolphin Jeff. And gentlemen, I think Jeff goes back to back. I think he goes 0.3 again.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say here. I'd 0.3 it 100%.
Why?
The fact that this land shark thinks that he can disguise himself as a dolphin.
That's what I was going to say too. I was going to say like it's not a shark, it's a dolphin. So it nails the incognito dolphin title perfectly.
Yeah, it's genuinely the cutest thing. I love it.
How could you not just look at it and just give it everything at once?
Because every time I see him, I smoke him before he puts me in a whirlpool and tries to throw me off the edge of a map. So maybe that's a little biased to me. I'd go A because I think it's really cool for the character and the design. I don't think it holds up well in 0.3 certified, but I do think it's a strong A. I would go A.
I like that.
I would go A. I would go middle of A right now. I don't think it's better than Venom or Warlock, but I do think it is really cool. And I think there's like fans. This screams fan service. Like I think this is one of the best fan service costumes in the game.
That's fair. Oh man, I love it though. I do think it's 0.3 myself, if I'm being honest. But I'll concede. I'll give it A.
That's fair.
I'll give it A. Okay, another MCU skin that did make the cut, just because it does have some original pieces to it. Loki season 2. I like the staff they gave him.
That's not a good start.
I
like your staff.
I like the staff. This is what I'll say though. It just feels like for the game, it doesn't translate well. And typically when we do these tier lists, we kind of compare everything to what's in the game. And when I look at this, he looks like he's in pajamas.
Yeah, it's all kind of basic.
Bro, if you were sitting on a throne for eternity, wouldn't you want to be comfortable?
Sure, but it looks good on Tom Hiddleston. Just in Marvel Rivals, I'm kind of like, man, why are you running around in your PJs, bro?
Yeah. In the game, he definitely looks like he's just slamming beams in PJs for sure.
Yeah. So therefore, controversial, possibly. I think it's C tier.
I would go C tier. It's kind of basic.
I'm happy with C.
They're
top
mug.
or bottom?
Bro, for me, this is like back end. Let's see.
This would be like, honestly, I'd put Thor's over it.
Yeah, I'd say back end C.
Okay. However, you then go to the opposite side of the spectrum where he's not wearing any more pajamas. He's wearing a symbiote.
Yeah.
You got the all butcher and he gets the necro sword. Dude, this is a 0.3 for me. No question.
It is freaking badass.
Agree. And the voice sounds so cool with this character.
I love the
Very
symbiote
unique.
cape.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, the symbiote cape, the symbiote scythe, the symbiote horns. It's so cool. It's so cool.
I'm putting it above this.
I can agree.
I'd put it above Hela, personally.
I also agree. I would also put it above Bucky.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
To me, he feels like the villain of all of the Blood heroes.
That's why I would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would go for it. I would go for it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I'd put it over Panther, too. I think this is the best so far.
SB?
Just look at it. Look at the detail, bro.
I would too. When's another time we'd see Loki wielding a freaking necro sword thing and just being a symbiote? Like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Is he from Outerworld or what? Kind of.
Maybe.
What do we got next, bro?
Maybe. We have Luna Snow. We have the Mirai 2099, one of the newer skins that came out. I think it was like last month. I like this costume though.
I really like this one.
Yeah,
It is cool.
I think it's an A tier, probably like lower A tier.
I was gonna
but
say
A
it.
tier.
I would
Yeah,
probably
I'd Storm over her. Actually,
dude, I'd slot this in front
I
of
like this more
Cloak and
than
Dagger
Storm.
personally.
I'm fine with that.
Detail wise, like the two-tone, dude, Rivals
It's the
crush
details.
It's all going across, which is cool
It's the-
for the character.
It's the details on that and the details on when she starts doing her ice skating, where it's one color and one color. It's two different colors, and I think that's what pushes it over the edge. Like the in-game model of this, like the picture does not do it justice. You have to like play it in the game to really see like where this one shines.
Yeah, I agree.
Sick design. The little splash of neon is such a subtle detail, but I think it's super cool.
Mwah.
I really, really like this one.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Neon from Valorant. Now that you mentioned Neon.
Yeah. The other Luna Snow skin, I don't know the name of it, but it's the one where she's like in a dress. She's iced up. This one I don't like as much. I get what it's trying to do, but I don't love it. C?
Yeah.
Well, I would say B. I'd put it in front of Squirrel Girl and Mantis personally. In that realm, I could argue you put it back end of B. But I think it's above the C.
Yeah, I feel like a C is too harsh, but like a B is slightly too high. So I would put this in like the B- category.
SB is not enough lag for you, bro.
No, that's fine.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say high C, but
Orange or fruit punch?
Fruit punch.
Okay.
Fruit Punch.
Yeah, fruit punch. Okay, Magneto. Yeah. We got Magneto classic comic skin.
Point3, baby, just do it already.
Yes.
Oh my god. It doesn't even need explanation.
I'll put him next to Loki, bro. Just put him next to Loki. Tell me that doesn't feel good.
No, it does. I love this costume.
If my Magneto comic cover and Funko wasn't mounted on my wall, I would 100% take it down to show them off. Actually,
do it.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Boom. Look at it in the back. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is one of those costumes. I made a TikTok on it the other day. It's the way that they managed to take the comic elements and then add to it and take its own spin on it for the game. Masterful work on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We have Eldritch Armor Magic, where she is the queen of limbo, and they basically do this with her armor.
A.
B.
A.
C. The C was a troll. I think it's an A. If we got Storm in A, this definitely deserves to be A.
Ooh.
I think it's an A as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Frost crown and the sword is badass.
Yeah.
If it had more blue, on like the legs or the bottom, like accent to it, I think it would be 0.3. I really like this skin.
I do too.
Dude, I think some like gold on her would be sick.
Ooh, yeah.
A gold will make it go hard.
Yeah. No, this one is super cool. And the sword, for me, that's what makes it though.
Yeah, and again, you look at this and she looks like a queen going out for battle.
Yeah.
And
agree.
That like again, that's what they're trying to portray, and you get it very well. Like you don't have to know anything about the character to get that.
I agree.
Yeah. King Magnus Magneto.
Ooh.
Originally appeared in I forget what comic. I think it's House of M. I like it.
I do like it. Yeah, dude. House of M05.
Yeah. My gut reaction says middle of B.
I agree with that. I think it's another one of those.
Yeah. I would put it above Cap. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right there, I think is where it lands.
Dude, I feel like B is like we could have like a B2 and just cut some of these out and put them in B2. They're above C.
Yeah. Wait, do you guys hear that? You hear that?
What's that, bro?
It's all the dogs barking for this next costume, bro. Malice.
That's me.
Mommy.
Come on. Bro, all fours in that bed start howling.
Insert the Wolverine meme that they were pulling around for a little bit with the Maroon 5 song. It was the Animal song by Maroon 5, and for some reason it became attached to Wolverine. Chat saying we missed it, but he said King Magnus saying 0.3 certified. In another world, definitely. But I think in comparison to all the other skins in this game, I think it's a little lower. But Malice has to be 0.3 certified, is what chat is saying.
Ooh, I'm gonna go A1. I'm gonna go A1.
Yeah, I was gonna say no steak or what?
Nah, bro. A1. No sauce.
SB?
I'm fine with A1.
I'm okay with that.
Why would it be 0.3 certified besides?
I feel like if I knew more about Malice and like just the background of the costume in general, I would put it in 0.3, but I don't know. A black and red is my favorite color scheme.
Do you guys like the upper half design? I think the lower half design, for multiple reasons, is why people love it. But for me, the upper half doesn't like. I don't know, bro, if it's like the scarf thing or what. Like, it just doesn't click for me.
So I don't know why. I've always had this fond appeal of characters with scarves. And I think that's why it works for me. So if it was like that alone, I would put it in 0.3. Genuinely, like, aside from, obvious things that people like about it.
I do like the scarf thing.
And I just like the upper half too. She looks crazed. The like black and red eyes too.
I'll go 0.3 certified. It's over Mantis. It's over Mantis.
Yeah.
I'll give you for sure.
Yeah. All the dogs howling.
From the internet. I know, dude. I just like
all the dogs howling now. Howling in the background. Let's see how this goes next time when Emma's in here.
Oh,
then you might get me to do this one.
I mean, but look. SB will be howling for Emma. Lou might be howling for Moon Knight right now.
Dang.
So we're just gonna quick fire these because we still got a good amount to go. We got MCU Moon Knight, which I think is called what? Fist of Vengeance. We have the Lunar General Moon Knight, and we have Mr. Knight.
0.3. No. Gents, these are ridiculous. I don't know if that.
Definitely the first one. I gotta look at the Lunar one again.
When you do, you'll just say 0.3. Don't worry. And Mr. Knight will forever be my favorite iteration of Moon Knight. And the way that they managed to take this MCU skin as well and translate it into the game, it's the reverse Cap effect for the MCU one, where it's like you would think you would lose a lot because a lot of the Moon Knight design in the Disney Plus show is the mummified bandages.
Mm-hmm.
And you lose a little bit of that. But it translates really well into the game because you can see more of the writing that it has on it.
SB, I want to know what you think of Lunar General, bro.
0.3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for you to finish up.
Yeah. Okay. Easy.
Mantis, what are you doing there? Hit the road. Sorry. Is Mantis an A? Is Mantis an A?
No, I think she's genuinely a 0.3. I just think she's the gatekeeper.
Point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She's the one that guards it.
Do we think Moon Knight Fist of Vengeance is where it needs to be? Do we feel we need them?
I would only move up Mr. Knight.
Ooh, let's move on before we just virtually argue. Come on now. Just kidding. Just kidding.
SV, would you move it? Would you move it? Any of them?
I would personally put Moon Knight over.
I put over Hela.
I would put over Bucky.
Oh, wait, which one?
Fist
All
of
of 'em?
Vengeance. No, just the Fist of Vengeance one. I
Okay.
love that one so much.
Okay. I think Lou
Gonna be
Lou
upset
wanted
about
as
that.
well.
I ain't gonna be upset about it.
Is it over Black Panther?
It is for me,
SV?
bro.
No, because as much as I love this one and differentiation from the MCU, it's still like clearly a Moon Knight, whereas that Black Panther is unique enough to be different.
The texture, the
texture
detail,
is
the
good, and
gold,
detail-
the eyes. Look him in the eyes and tell him that the fake
Look
god is
at
better.
Black Panther in the eyes and tell him that.
Bro, I'm looking at him and he got 2 onks to the side of the head and said, "See ya, respawn, my guy. Go ahead and respawn."
Oh man! All right, ooh, is he?
Dude,
Yeah, I think he is for me though. I'm sorry, SB.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think he is. I really like him. I think the other two are good where they're at.
recency bias. Just full display.
I would put Mr. Knight over Lunar Knight.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's fair. That's fair.
All right. All right. All right. Namor. We have the Savage Submariner, which is like a mix of a lot of his comic costumes, and I don't like it.
The Deep, dude. And whenever I see him, he just looks like the Deep to me. I'm sorry.
That's why I don't like it.
Deep mixed with Aquaman.
And it looks
Legit.
bad. I hate to
I
do
would
it
say
to
that.
him.
Yeah, see.
I hate to do it to him.
It
don't
feels
how
like a
the-
parts. It feels parts.
Oh. I don't like how there's like the random bronze tint on the trident when the rest of his suit is just like gold.
That's a good point too. I didn't even think about that.
I'm like, it's just I don't know, just off-putting.
Yeah. Discount VOT version of Namor. Wow.
Dude, legitimately though, right?
Wow.
Right?
Chat, that
That's
is
crazy.
brutal. But it's so true. Oh man. My heart hurts because this is the only other Namor skin that we got besides the MCU one. My heart. It's okay. Punk Child Magic.
Ooh.
You know, honestly, when I first saw this is a skin that grew on me. When I first saw it, I thought, the heck is this? But now, now it's a solid B.
This is Point3 certified for SB.
No.
Oh,
I wouldn't put it.
well, we'll see what you say after NYCC. So
It's supposed to be. Oh, dude, Dude, this is like a Hatsune Miku magic.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I would put it high B.
High B.
what, dude? I think this is better than the Eldritch one.
The silver one?
Yeah, personally.
I don't think it's better. Fuck, I don't know.
I could say high B, high B, high B, high B. We got a lot to go through.
I wouldn't put them over. I wouldn't put it over Hulk, but over Cloak and Dagger.
Bro, her Dark Child though in this version, of
The Dark Child is good.
nasty.
Okay, I was not factoring that into play.
If that was the case, though, we'd have to bring Punk Hulk into it because his Monster Hulk is the best one.
That's true.
So that's a separate thing, unfortunately.
I'm biased, bro. It's purple. I'm a sucker for purple. So.
Yeah, listen, I am too, dude. Hero Scroll, purple.
Yep.
Yeah. President
like
Loki.
Eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I don't like how the bangs cover her whole.
It's got that punk feel, though. It's got that like Jet Set Radio feel.
Yeah.
For anybody that played that game.
Guitar Hero.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah. All right. President Loki. The last of the Loki skins.
Gents, I go back and forth on this one. I feel like the internet pressures me to want to like this one more than I do. I don't know, dude. I think this is a high B for me.
I think it's the best B. B1.
B1. I would say B. Yeah, I think B1's valid. I don't know. Yeah, I would say B1.
It's missing just a little bit. Mainly because it's just Loki in a suit.
Staff needs to be better. But no, it can't be better because he's a freaking
it's fitting for the character. I think it is what it is.
Yeah.
I can understand if you really like this, for sure. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I agree. Like this one's one that probably we could maybe like spend more time on, like on a different day, and we'd probably feel different about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have Blood Corrido for Psylocke, another season 1 Blood skin. Blood Milkmaid, basically. I'm sure for a certain subset of audience that likes. But you know what I do like is the way they still manage to like incorporate her butterfly aspect into it. Where it's like it's on her stockings, it's on her cap. I like this costume though.
Shout out Kyrie Sane, baby. I'd say B. Feels B. Punk childish. Range B.
Yeah, I like it more than the punk magic.
Okay. I think I agree with that. She also has another skin, her classic X-Men skin.
I'm going A tier.
Top of A, baby. Top of A. Top of A. For me, it's top of A.
Wow, Adam finally being dethroned.
This is so money. This is so money.
Again, another comic costume where they like tweaked it just enough to make it unique, but you can still tell what it is. And that's cool.
The rival, you just sparked another. The Rivals cosplay is gonna be insane.
Dude, it really is, but it's guys, they have 70 costumes to choose from. Like, it's going to go Heroes Con, look out, because I don't know.
It's gonna be cool to see him.
I don't know.
Yeah. I've already even seen people do the freaking new Emma Frost cosplay already. It's insane. It hasn't even come out yet.
People are talented, bro.
Where you been looking, SB?
Twitter.
Oh man!
I swear, Twitter. Twitter.
Half those Rivals cosplays are literally going to be naked people. I mean, let's be honest. Half of cosplayers are just naked people.
Yeah.
What's going to change? Let's be for real for 1 second. And no disrespect in any way.
No.
None at all.
Make your money.
Yeah, make your money. Absolutely. Thunderbolt's Punisher. Another season 0 battle pass.
Bro, it's kind of C tier for me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't like it. I look at it. I'm like, why are you wearing a very long turtleneck?
It gets cold when you're punishing.
Buffed out you have a buffed out Soldier 76 from Overwatch.
Oh, he does look very Soldier 76.
And I don't like it because I think that dude has a basic design.
In another game, he's pretty cool.
But not for Rivals.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
You know, I'm actually surprised we only have one tag as this so far.
I am too. I think there's going to be 1 or 2 more that I foresee coming. But yeah, I'm not too surprised though, because I don't think we had many for the base designs either.
That's true.
No.
Okay, we have Groot. This is like the 1872 Groot. I think it's like World Traveler or whatever. Upon first look, it might not be super different, but it is. He's got like these chains. He's got like this little like tattered up like scarf looking thing. He's like battle damaged. He's got words written on him. I like what it's doing. I just don't know if I love the skin though. I think it's just not for me.
I would put it above Cap C.
Ooh.
Also, top C tier is what you're saying?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was gonna go mid B.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's cool detail. He's got a scarf, bro. You like scarves? Come on, give him
I
a
do.
scarf.
I do. Yeah, I'll give him scarf points. So, like, what in front of Infinity War Cap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It's just one that I don't love. And I know they're doing like the reddish hues for this like 1872 series because a lot of them have it. Miss Barnes. Our next one, for example, Rocket Raccoon Bounty Hunter has it as well. This skin I do like though.
Wait,
I think it's like it's so cool how he's like
Rocket.
Yeah, the only other Rocket skin. He's like Barceloon Rocket.
Sorry, that drops.
Mm-hmm.
Like spaghetti Western Rocket. I think he's an A tier.
I
would say A above Storm.
I get down with that.
Okay, yeah. This is just one of those that I'm like, it's just cool to look at.
It's different for Rocket.
Yeah. Okay, chat. I'm gonna need you guys to throw in your opinion on this because I know what Lou thinks about it. So I'm curious to see what chat and SB what you think. We got Ronin Hawkeye. Lou, tell the people what you think about this.
Y'all, I can't get down with a olive green. It just throws it off. And in gameplay, I don't think it looks better than the pic. Like the pictures do it more justice than the actual gameplay look. But like the green for me, I don't know. With the gray and the black, like I think it needs to be a little bit deeper. I just don't love it. I think it's cool in concept, and I was really excited for it to come through. But it's just
broken Nate's heart on all of these 0.3s.
Dude, I'm sorry. He doesn't have a cooler mask than the Lunar General, though. I think the face is way cooler for him. But it's cool. I'd probably put it back in A tier still, but like I think that this should be like a surefire 0.3 for me, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't like the green either.
Oh my god! Wow, guys, breaking my heart
If it was
too.
like a black and yellow, like pure black and yellow, I think that would cooked very hard.
It's cool. It's cool. I should love it more than I do, but I just don't. I just in my heart, I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's fine. And listen, that's why people come to the 0.3 because we speak our truth. I personally think it's 0.3, but you know what? 2 out of 3 majority rules. We're going A tier. We're in A tier, gents. Mayhaps.
Above Storm. But I'd put it above Jeff.
I'd probably say above Jeff. I'd put it above Jeff. And by me saying this, I'm just saying like it should be 0.3 for me. It's not 0.3, but it's still good.
Nate, look, at least you got one of us with you. Okay, man. I'm with you there. Okay. Is this the easiest 0.3 we're ever gonna do? Probably. Rune King Thor, 321, 0.3.
Top of 0.3 for me, baby.
Ooh.
I don't care what you guys say as Lord Thor.
Okay.
On Lord Thor.
Okay,
I'd
hold
put
on
it at
now.
top.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. Let's break it down for 1 second. This is Rune King Thor from the comics where he has this giant helmet. He's got this nice flowing cape. He's got, this is the one that I like most because it's like decked out a little more colorful, a little more out there for Thor. And I like that a lot. For me personally, I would not put him above Loki.
I think he's good where he's at. I will say I don't have the Thor love like SB does, but I will say helmet wise, shout out all of my solo leveling fans. Definitely look like a Shadow Soldier. It's obnoxious to play with, by the way, though. It's massive.
It is. It blocks a lot of views.
It's huge. A straight Gogeta hair fur on the top back of his cape is ridiculous. But yeah, dude, he's nasty. This is like the cool things that I like about this is it feels super proportional, but he's a huge character.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
Are we okay with this?
This is awesome.
Where he's at. Okay.
I wouldn't put him over Moon God, but
okay. All right. Scarlet Witch Emporium Matron, which is like from her newer run of comics. Or I don't know. Actually, I think it's from a Hellfire Gala, a previous Hellfire Gala. I think we're gonna get 2 Hellfire Galas for her.
It is.
Yeah. I like this one. I like it. I just feel like it's very similar to a base costume for her.
I put it high C.
I put it front of C. I put it front of C personally.
I can do with that.
Nate's like 1 for 27 now.
No, poor Nate, man. Emporium Scarlet Witch is A, and you know what? I think just because of the fact that I confuse this so many times with the base costume, I can't because her base is so good.
Design, but compared to just like everything else that we have laid out and stuff, I don't know. It doesn't like stack up.
It's cool. It's cool. I can understand. I mean, you can make an argument for B for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Spider-Man 2099 or Spider-Punk 2099. Gents, let's be honest. Spider-Man's best costume, right?
It is now.
Yeah. I really like this one. I would put it A.
Nah, this one's cool, especially when I get the old thwip. Shout out Nate. And they pull me off the map and it's like, it's doing all the guitar sounds and stuff. And I'm like, damn, I'm out. But it sounded cool.
I personally think it's a 0.3. I think it becomes the new gatekeeper.
I would put it there over Mantis. 100%.
I put it over Mantis.
I was gonna say I think it's lower than Mantis.
Ooh,
like slightly below. Because ultimately it is just Spider-Punk, but with a futuristic helmet.
But the helmet's so cool. Do you need to look at this upside down again? Are they throwing you off?
I know. Listen, I have it on my phone and I'm looking at it. He's cool. I like him a lot. I just think he's not above Mantis.
Bro, with them clown shoes though, if this is like a real life, those Converse size 18s looking like straight bozo out here.
On the jeans, just have the white in there.
Say that again.
But I like the white fade on the jeans.
It reminds me of like high socks.
I don't love it.
Like high white socks.
I don't love it. But I still think he's 0.3, just below Mantis. I think he's your new gatekeeper for 0.3.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a health pack somewhere to the right on that picture, though.
100%.
It always reminds me of that corner by the bus over there in the 2099 map.
Yes. Okay. I'm interested to see where this one lands. Because we had a turmoil of a discussion when we were debating if we were going to include this or not. Full transparency, I was against including this. But let's see what happens. We have Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man from the PS5 game. This is literally just the straight 1-for-1. And I like this design, but I think if we're like comparing it to Marvel Rivals characters, don't hate me, this is a C.
Look at him. He's got that.
I would put it
the
above-
beard's
I would
moving,
put
bro.
it above Infinity War Cap.
He's trying not to strangle me right now.
I know, dude. You just straight got.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it's higher than B or A, but I do think it's better than the Mantis in B and the Snow in B and the Squirrel Girl in B.
Okay. Lou?
So I wouldn't say it's a C, but I do understand.
Bro, the Bagman dumps all over this one, but yeah, that's fine. It can go there. It's fine. Balance is a process, not a destination. We got it. We know.
Okay. All right.
I'm good with that. I'm good with B. I'm good. The photo looks sick here on Tier Maker.
It does.
It does.
It
really
does.
does.
Shout out to high quality PS5 screenshots.
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl. I don't know what this is called, but the
Urban Hunter.
Urban Hunter. Yeah. Yeehaw partner. Where are we putting this one, Jance?
The heck is this?
Yeah,
As a city boy, where are you putting this one?
City. The heck is
This
this?
is like, I feel like she's straight out of like Wolf of Wall Street or something like that, bro. Pulling up in her like convertible Beamer and throw somebody the keys and goes sits in her office or something.
I have like jacked 80s mom.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Look, even Nate getting in on this 2 for 800. Let's go, Nate. Agreeing with us on the heck is this. Yeah, this Squirrel Girl's weak. Okay, Star-Lord, Master of the Sun. From a more recent comic run with, I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy, where he gets this newfound power. At first, this was another skin that grew on me big time. I didn't love it. After looking at it more and more and seeing it in gameplay, I think it's like a mid-A for me.
Shout out to my Miami Vice Star-Lord. I feel like a Tekken-inspired character as well. What's his name? Paul? I feel like he could be a Paul.
He
Reverse.
is Paul. This is Paul Phoenix, 100%.
I would put him above Jeff.
What?
No, I actually.
No, I'm not saying I agree with you, but I'm just saying, bro, y'all had 0.3 certified for Jeff, and all of a sudden now, dude, Miami Vice Star-Lord comes in and it's easy Jeff. Easy Jeff? What Jeff in the heck is this?
I wouldn't put him above
If we
Jeff.
put Bagman into heck is this, I'll take that trade off.
We can negotiate.
I don't think he's above Jeff.
I
Myself personally.
think he's just
Bro, okay. I'm just gonna ask one question, chat included. This one or Ronan?
Ronan.
Yeah, I think I'd still take Ronan, even though I don't like the green.
He just looks like a Mortal Kombat character. He looks so cool.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. See, chat knows. Chat knows what's up. Ronan.
Chat only knows 2.
It's fine. Yeah, we'll get over it.
Just
Okay.
kidding. Much love.
All right. We're getting to the home stretch, gents. Steampunk Iron Man.
Ooh. He's above no Bloodhound over there.
Yeah. I agree.
Dude, this one's super cool.
find
What
it
if? What are you doing? Like, this is such an easy what if, like Iron Man, and they just botch it and put him in a Hot Wheels episode. Stupid.
Yeah. I think there's another day, Nate, where steampunk we could definitely make the consideration for A. I just do think it's a B for now.
I put it above President Loki all day. No, dude, I would put this above Rocket. I'd put this above Rocket. Actually, I would put this behind Star-Lord personally.
Oh. Big jump. SB?
Dude, why not though?
SB?
He was so cool. Little furnace
I
chest
agree with that.
running
I
on that
like
coal
the
power.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it's really cool for like 1872.
All right.
Finally,
Chat making it
timely.
with the majority too.
Sheriff
steampunk
Timely.
today.
I said Sheriff King the other day. Timely.
Sheriff Timely.
Timely.
Same thing almost. Punk Rock Storm. It's just your Mohawk comic Storm.
We big fans.
I like it.
Big fans of that one. I'd argue top of B, if not back of A, personally. I think this one's super cool.
I like it better than President Loki. Definitely agree with that.
Dang, 1963?
Yeah, I just saw that too, and I was like,
Uncanny X-Men, number
girl, what are
73.
you thinking?
Yeah, it's an old costume. Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
like it better than. I think I like it better. I like it better than the Goddess Storm.
Really?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I like the Mohawk.
Oh.
Uh-oh. They're close. She's missing some things. She's missing some things that the Goddess Storm has.
You know what? I kind of agree. I think I would put the other Storm above her. Wow. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with an A tier.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. Three-peat for me personally. 1, 2, 3. Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange. You got I think it's Lunar Festival. We have Guardian of the Galaxy or Supreme Strange of the Galaxy, whatever the heck it's called. And then the Asgardian God of Magic.
Bro. I'm going to go high B tier for the first one. B1 for me, personally.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys are feeling about it.
I agree with it.
Now, the next one, we're getting down to business.
Sorcerer Supreme of the Galaxy is, for me, slightly above Ancient Venom.
Sold.
In A tier. SB?
Sold.
Okay.
Sold.
And then God of Magic, personally, my favorite, Doctor Strange skin. I think that goes to the tippy top.
I would put it in 0.3.
Where are we putting it, though?
A. I mean, 1.31. I think this is the best costume in Rivals.
Really?
Yeah. Period.
I can agree.
Period. This is my number one for sure.
I can agree. It's funny because chat saying CBA in order.
A?
Yeah.
A?
This one is really cool in game.
It is.
It's
That's
just
what
like
I'm.
the third
Bro,
eye.
my guy's got the sands of time just at his disposal.
It's too cool. I love it.
I can see everything. I am everything. So much more than a sorcerer. I don't think I'm even mortal anymore. No, I am God of Magic.
Little do we know. 2015 Doctor Strange, we were looking in the wrong places, friends. Shouldn't have been looking in the MCU. We should have been
And
in
gentlemen,
books.
Yep.
Gentlemen, this Strange comes in when he's fighting. Who?
Dude.
No, the Void.
Oh shoot! My answer is auto doom. I doom everything now.
Yeah.
Dang.
This storyline involves the Void and Loki.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a Donny Cates run of Thor. That's when you see it.
I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. It's a quick, short, like 4 or 5 issues, I think it is. Yeah.
Easy.
Includes the Sentry and the Void.
Bonus points. That's a team up assist. Yeah. This one's, I don't know, man.
Dude, you just made me talk about something.
Well,
Talk about off stream.
Oh, okay. Off stream. All right. Swordmaster Iron Fist.
See, I don't know. Iron Fist gets no love off of base, bro.
The problem with it is that it fundamentally changes him to a different character.
Right?
Like if there was some way where they managed to like incorporate more Iron Fist into this, and I know that it's just referencing who he is, but man, it's a letdown.
But they're about to pick us back up real quick.
Oh my god, season 2,
Real quick.
Iron Fist, bro. SB, what do you think?
If I would see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that too. All right, let's speed run these next 3 because they're all kind of grouped together. We got the Maker, we got Trench Coat Thing, and we got the Negative Zone Human Torch.
0.3.3a.
I'd say 0.3.3. Yeah, A as well. I second that.
I third it.
All right.
Ooh, a 0.3 on 3 going into the 3. It's a sign.
Ooh, just chat saying negative is B. I don't think it's B. I think this is one of those that, like, in
B.
gameplay, it looks a lot better. This is like, you can't look at it in a picture.
It does remind me of Firestorm from Injustice and DC.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. Put him in C tier now.
Where in A tier are we putting him? I think below Agent Venom. Possibly even below Jeff.
I would say probably
I'd say below Agent Venom. I like him better than Ronan.
we think it's that cool now. Oh, okay. Gents, I was gonna put him in like the back of a tier.
The back? I'm okay with that, though.
It's cool, but like he doesn't do too much for me. I just am a sucker for Human Torch.
That's true. Maybe it's a Human Torch bias.
It's too smooth looking. It's too smooth for like the concept of what it is. It doesn't come off as having that additional texture to him, even though I know it's on one side in his arm and his face. But it just feels, I don't know, like he's some bioengineered villain that you have to smash and then move on.
Yeah. Bio Broly.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Space Knight Venom, I think, is his ugliest costume. And I think it's a C. Like bottom C.
Bottom C. I think this doesn't even deserve what the heck is this. It's just like, why?
Yeah. It's so ugly. SB?
Bottom C.
Yeah. Oh God. People are coming off where they're supposed to be. Yeah, no, you go to the bottom of C. Yeah, I don't know why this skin it looks bad. It doesn't look good.
It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah. Very comic accurate, though. I'll give it that. But I think this is one of those, like, it just translates better in the comics, I think. Van Helsing Wolverine. I think this is a 0.3.
I do like it.
Based on reference alone, 0.3.
This is sick. Yeah, it's 0.3.
SB?
I'd say 0.3.
Okay, we're in 0.3.
Bottom. Yeah. I like the trench coat thing and Maker more.
I was going to say, I would probably scoot Mantis to the back of 0.3, personally. And I would put this...
Yeah, now I would. Because... Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
Dude, she looks super cool. Though. Her picture's not doing her justice. Like, go back and look at Mantis again, just real quick.
Yeah, it's bad. It's cool. This is cool. All right. Last but certainly not least, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on this so far. But we're ending this off with the very first season 0 battle pass skin, and that is the Galactic Claw Black Panther. I think this is an A tier based on the mask. I don't like the giant gaping like mouth hole in the middle. That's covered by like neon. I don't love it.
I'd put it in front of Torch. Maybe not. Is it top of B? Is it B1?
I feel like B's too harsh.
Okay. Manta says, "What's up?" Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That's good.
That's B.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah. Chat saying Black Panther is A. Only thing bringing it down is that it's missing half the cape to go with the gigantic collar. I can kind of agree. But gentlemen, we made it.
We did
We
it.
have ranked almost all of the season 0 through 1.5 skins for Marvel Rivals. What a season this has been in terms of costumes. Almost every week we're constantly like, wow, look at this, how cool most of these look. And if you look at this list, again, don't take B as bad. B is pretty good. Like that's above average. Like average to above average skins. And there's a lot of that. And if you notice, there's a lot more in A and Point 3 than there is in the bottom half of this list. With only 2, the heck is this? That's very impressive for a game with this many costumes.
It's very impressive.
Oh,
and the cool thing is, I mean, even just from chat, like you could bump up some characters that are in B into the A tier if you wanted to. Like it's, and then they're like, you guys like costumes? By the way, we're gonna give you more costumes more often. So here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're like, you haven't spent enough money on the game, so come spend more, okay?
Yeah. Here's a couple free ones. But...
Yeah. Nate saying final record for me, 10 and 89,028.
Valid.
Yeah. We know the feeling.
We got 10 right.
Yeah.
We're about to start year 3. Our record is awful.
Right? Nate saying really quick, which season 2 skin are you looking forward to most? Honestly, Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
I have to look at the skins again. I don't really know off the top of my head.
Kind of Spider-Man too. Just to look at.
Yeah, the Spider-Man is cool.
Is there a Spider-Man one?
Yeah.
Definitely Iron Fist though, for sure.
Iron Fist. There's another one I know I'm missing in my head that I thought was really cool as well. It'll come to me at some point. But yeah, no, Iron Fist for sure. But everybody, this is our tier list. We have ranked it all the way through. I'm not going to go through and read every single one because this is a lot. Normally we would, but these are a lot. All right, at your top 3, well, we got God of Magic, Strange, All Butcher, Loki, and Master of Magnetism, Magneto. So that's your 3 of your best skins. And then your 2 worst skins in the game, Revolution, Winter Soldier, and Urban Hunter, Squirrel Girl. Again, this is like really good for as many costumes that are in this game.
Yeah, that looks nice.
So shout out to Marvel Rivals. Shout out to season 2 coming out soon. Again, this weekend, honestly. Are you going to be playing? We hope you are. Let us know if you want to join us. Hopefully we'll get some more game nights running up too. Nate, thank you, man. You're legendary. If you haven't, check out Thwip Media, friend of the show. But we did have a blast tonight talking Daredevil and Marvel Rivals. Everybody, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you once again, gentlemen. Any closing comments you guys want to add to the chat, to the world out there?
Daredevil finale watch party in Discord next Tuesday.
Oh, also, for all the dorks out there who love some wrestling, Mania's coming up. Point 3, we're dabbling. We're watching. I'm going to be spending more of my life playing Rivals and wrestling. I'm sorry, family. I love you very much, but
no neglect, we promise. Yeah, no, fantastic stuff though, everybody. So thank you so much for joining, whether you watch this live or are watching after the fact. or are listening to the audio only version, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to us, you follow us wherever you listen to us. We appreciate that. That helps us grow constantly. And again, that's just what we want. We want to be here with you guys doing things like this every week. But everybody, until next week's live stream, where we will be talking about the Daredevil season finale, there's 3 things you constantly have to do. Keep watching, keep reading, keep nerding out. We will see you next week. Have a great night.